Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a bit of goofing around, sharing the range with a couple of fellas over here shooting some pistols and stuff, so got my hearing protection in for when they're shooting. Uh, but we gotta share the range and have fun. But got another cool, well not too old, but older from my collection, break barrel air rifle out here today. Been trying to get out and do some of my older stuff. Let me pull these out for now. But this one is really cool, not cocked, not loaded. This one is a Diana Model 34. This is the T06 Classic version. Uh, Very cool rifle. I'm not sure exactly when this was made. I bought this used, but it was like brand new when I bought it, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I do have it topped off with the Orc 3 to 9x40. It is very windy out here today, so we're gonna not pay too much attention to how good or bad we do on the targets, but really pretty cool. I have some targets at 50 yards, some targets at 25 yards, and we're gonna see what we can do. These guys were actually shooting, what was that, 300 H&H, you said? Wow. But I think they're done with that now, so they're just gonna be shooting some 22 pistols, but waiting for them to come back, and then we'll get started. I am shooting this with the JTS Dead Center 8.7 grain domed pellets, and it seemed to be doing pretty good with them even with the wind. It has been very windy for like 3 or 4 days. I've been wanting to get out and do some plinking, but let's go ahead and get started. Quite the nice air rifle though. I love my Dianas. I have Diana pistols, Diana. All right, I'm gonna reach out to 50. Got something a little different out there today. Automatic safety. Patwing! So that one is another fire extinguisher gong. I think that might have been the first one that I ever did. It's a bit bigger than the other one, and it definitely sounds different. All right, so I also have a gong at 25 yards. And that's a lot of fun. All right, let's shoot a group at 25 here. The wind is swirling around right now. Has been gusting pretty good on and off. But, all right, let's see. Let's go to 3 o'clock. That's not shot out yet. I was pretty impressed. I haven't shot this gun in, I think, a couple of years. Pulled it out and it was shooting right on. Didn't have to adjust the scope at all. Same hole. You can go ahead and shoot if you want.
All right.
Yeah. Just let me get my plugs back in. I don't want to be holding you guys up. All right, let her rip. I think I cocked it. So quiet now. This fellow over here's got a really nice Smith & Wesson .22 caliber revolver. You guys know I love my Smith & Wessons, so. Oh, I pulled that one a little. All right, let's do one more. Oh, looks like maybe my big ram, the wind is really bad out here today. I think it blew the big ram at 25 yards over on me. I'll double check to make sure my downrange camera was still running. I call that pretty good for the wind we got going on out here. All right, let's do a little bit of plinking. I do have some silhouettes out at 50 yards we'll give a try at as well. Yep, the wind blew my big ram over. All right, let's hit the chicken on the spinner rack first. No problem. Just to let you know how windy it is, the wind actually blew my 25-yard gong over. And that ram. All right, let's hit the big turkey. Got him. Pretty awesome gun. All right, the turkey on the spinner rack. These Orc Air 3-9s, what a bargain that is for an air rifle. Rated for springers. I did have one fail on a springer on me, but that's out of probably 7 or 8 of them that I own. And I returned it to Amazon and they replaced it. All right, the pig on the spinner rack. I did have it on a pretty heavy duty, was actually a gas ram, not a springer. And I think it might have been defective. I only had 4 or 5 shots on it and it failed, so, but that happens. No biggie. All right, let's hit the pig. Got him. I did reach out to 50 for the silhouettes before I started up and did pretty well, so hopefully we can do the same thing on camera here. All right, we've got a little chicken there at 25 yards. Almost, auto safety almost got me. Alrighty. Now the ram at 25 yards. I would say this gun rates right up there along with the Virals and stuff that I have. Maybe not quite as good a trigger, but oh, looks like the wind blew over my turkey out at 50 yards. But I do have the ram and the pig out there still. Let's see if we can get those. Got the ram. several other older Dianas too that are really, really nice. An old Diana Winchester 435. All right, let's get that pig. I think I went over top of him. Yep, still going over top of him. All right, let's try it again. There he is. Yeah, I was holding over too high. All right, let's hit our gongs twice more, and then we'll get out of here. That's a really nice Smith & Wesson. Oh, he's shooting his Ruger. Let's hit the big gun. Ba-twang! That's more of a pong. All right, now the gong. This 25. Do have a little paster on there, so let's see if I can hit that paster. Oh yeah. Let's do that again, see if I can completely eliminate that paster. Yeah, chipped a little more off it, but anyway, there you go. Really cool. Another cool rifle from the collection. The Diana 34 T06 Classic. And it is a awesome gun. I think these are still available, actually. You can still buy these Pyramid Air, maybe. But I've had this one for, I think, 4 or 5 years. It's one of the first nice Springers that I ever bought for myself. And it was used back then as well. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.